Hello and welcome back to your regularly installed JOKAKAKA.
Yeah, you remembered.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Sam.
And we're here to talk about your favorite manga, maybe. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 9, the JoJoLands.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, can you tell me what chapter we're talking about?
Number 27. Paco versus Ningbo Part 2. And yeah, this is, I guess, the conclusion of a fight.
Yeah, we got a solid conclusion, which I think we were expecting. But
they go quick, man. The fights really do go surprisingly quick.
We love it here.
Everything's brutal.
But before that, I did want to give a brief but hearty shout out to our JoCocks out there, the JOKAKAKA fans who choose to donate.
Jim was kind of to blow up the text size because, don't worry, I did schedule a new eye doctor appointment.
Last time Sam couldn't read off my screen.
It was very small.
Just if you like us at all, if you want to just throw us any money, think of it as like a tip jar.
Whatever you're not gonna miss, you want to leave, and you want your name shouted out.
Yeah, and we always shout out everyone that pays. So
starting from the top.
If you paid up, we're starting with from the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna go up, Sam.
Bottom up.
Bottom up.
All right. Thank you to Melly Fiore, Jingis, Blueface, Neo Nen, Truffle, Sabat, Classic Andy, Call Me A, Gilbo,
Call Me K,
Odds, Ilsa Pencil, and Perpetually Angry. Thank you very much. It's so weird reading from the bottom up.
It's really not.
For me, it is.
It's not that bad.
I'm a very abnormal person.
Sure. That's what they're calling it nowadays.
They call it.
Sam, their course is unchanged.
They're going to steal the sun.
So they do not look towards it. But also, yeah, the cover does say they will steal the sun.
The very pink and green cover. They're all in the same color fit.
Yeah, I like this cover. I think it's fine. I always love when Araki... I feel like this is like a template cover for him where there's a car that's kind of in the foreground and then there's a palm tree in the background. Yes. We definitely got at least two of those in JoJoLands.
Yes. Okay, so also this was a new volume released, and each chapter, had a different thing in the beginning. Like we had a what's it called? A Meryl May art piece.
Oh, that's cute.
With like her holding like a leaf. We had the names of the stands because I think they renamed the chapters as well to be the stands.
Oh yeah.
So we have what's it called? Chabang's stand, which is called Lion Eyes, which is a Eagle song, which I actually did know before at the time, and I always really liked this song.
It's a really good song. I don't think I'd ever heard it before, and I listened to it, and it was really good.
It's a song a lot of people think you would hear the song. Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, I must have heard it in like a movie or something. It's like
a
that kind
jukebox
of song.
Yeah.
It's a really good song.
So yeah, and description it says, the creatures living in the sunglasses of the female police officer, Liam Chabang, are real nematodes, also known as roundworms. They are visible to the naked eye. When they detect the scent of a person who is lying, they come swarming out. They can form into the shape of a map to indicate a location or pile up high to show the severity of the lie. Being able to control these nematodes is the stand user's ability. So that's
okay. So we've been given that. It's nice to honestly get that like confirmed.
Yeah, and we have 200 Balloons, which I think you said was a Prince album.
I think it's a Prince song. 200 Balloons, yeah.
You guys gotta sneak more Prince in there. Find a man who loves Prince more than Araki. And we have from Ningbo Stan, which is very funny in the full art. Just a big chunky
really
boy.
Fun. He's like a blimp. He's just a big.
He's a blimp. I kind of love it. I love how weird it is. It's a very abnormal stand look. And anything that the misfit firefighter Ningbo touches with his hands inflates like a balloon and bursts. The blast radius is thought to be about 5 centimeters. The 200 in the name 200 balloons simply represents a large quantity not to be taken literally. It's very funny that they include.
Why would he care about like the name of the stand?
Going by this chapter, because this is probably what he would have said if he was able to get the words out or say the name of the stand.
It's just such a
that's
weird.
That's my headcanon.
It's such a weird like detail for like he didn't care that like Red Hot Chili Pepper sounds like it should be about fire, but it's a stand that controls electricity. It's like that wasn't an issue for him. Why is now the quantity of balloons mentioned in this song an issue?
Like
whatever.
It's like JoJo took the name November Rain. The month of November has no real significance. He just
JoJoLands will not take place during November. So don't look forward to Thanksgiving.
It's just very funny just to think about that. Like in the part, like the part 3, or no, like some of the weird like, vanilla or what's it called? What was cream? It's not very creamy. He just had his coffee that morning, came to a realization.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about the chapter. As you said, it's basically just a big fight, which I think we talked about with experts last week of just like, whenever it's a big fight chapter, I'm always just like, yeah, really cool. Just a really cool punch here. Like, I don't really have too much commentary.
It's very fun. I'm just looking at the Ultra Jump cover. Is that the all-new Volume 6 is now on sale with great fanfare. It's just very funny. The fans are loving it. I just love it.
Great vegetables.
It's also just very funny to see the JoJo character then have like, a character that you will never... of a manga you never will read.
Yeah, there needs to be like a term for that. Like the weird association that you get with being like next to a really popular thing.
Like when we went through that one I got from my recent Japan, and just like the only one I remember now is like the cute girls going camping outside. Manga.
Oh yeah, I wanted to look into that. I forgot to read that.
That's the only one I remember now. It was no game, charming. No gun life before like I think it's ended. In what's it called?
Ultra Jump. Oh yeah.
JoJoLands. Which is very funny, but so it's basically like we said, like an action chapter. We kind of get
so last we saw Ningbo had the upper hand.
Paco was touched at the neck.
Yeah, he's gripping his neck and his wrist. So Paco is pretty fucked because he's starting to inflate.
We also get the what's it called, the 200 balloon back shot.
Yeah, we do see a back shot. I get like a very like Slimer sort of.
Oh my god,
like he's got like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man kind of vibe to him.
You ever see Casper?
Yes.
You remember his fat uncle ghost? Yeah, he's like...
There's uncles?
I think they're supposed to be...
I thought they were like his cousins.
Something like that.
I thought they were like his handlers.
Essentially, they're just stuck together. After Casper died, the bubonic played.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then we kind of just get like the I win... Uno reverse card.
So I don't think we saw how fucked up his face was in the last chapter. Like Ningbo's one eye is almost completely like popped out.
This is like so basically in like animation JoJo. This is like when like the Giorno theme plays of like.
Oh yeah.
So. Like he's like bubbling up, like, so you gonna say the name of your stand? Come on, you got it. You have to do it.
He's fucking flexing on him.
I love Paco. He is my favorite.
Paco's really. I like Paco, but I think my favorite's still Charming Man.
He's like, he's
just been pretty relevant.
He's like, come on, you don't give a shit about stand names. He's like, mine's called The Hustle, and yet he says do the hustle, which I fucking love.
I love that so much.
I love Charming Man, but like right now Paco is like doing so much to make me love him. Like he's talking shit in a fight, which my favorite thing is just shit talking.
This is so great here. So essentially what I'm gathering is even though he's being restrained by the bubbles, Paco's force of will is able to reshape his body enough so that he's able to do one perfect epic anime punch.
People said he also like vibrated like with the hustle, like the balloon stuff pretty much back at him. That's what people were saying. Like that's how he wasn't bubbling anymore because he was kind of like vibrating it off to his body.
So it's a GU sound effect, which could mean a trillion things.
Because he kind of like moves looks like he moves like the balloon to his hand because it bubbles up and then he kind of.
Oh, I guess the idea is he's pushing all the balloons out inside of his head and then explodes them
into the hand.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I think it's just supposed to be he's using the hustle to like shift everything. That's awesome. Yeah. Now I could not believe how violent,
dude,
this explosion was.
The one like long shot, it looks like he just like punched into his head. It looked like a Mortal Kombat fatality. How comical it looked like he put his hand in there.
Yeah, this is one of the most gruesome JoJo deaths that we've ever seen.
And he's not dead from that. His like jaw is like falling off. Like Paco looks like he's a little bit hurt. He's on his knees from like just doing like a freaking like how a karate person like chops a board essentially.
Yeah, something I think about a lot when it comes to like I guess you can think about it like the language of these chapters, like the language of like something like JoJo where you see a character come in as like a villain of the week character, but then for some reason like a Tonio Trendy or like a Whole Horse, they just get elevated to way past their status. This guy didn't really stick around for very long, but his like resilience and like refusal to die
Firefighter
is so funny, and it's almost playing against type because like normally a JoJo villain will like have their last thing and die, but he's so persistent. It's really refreshing.
He's very much like a zombie, like a horror like slasher. Like he keeps
like a slasher, like keeps coming back. Yeah,
they get up. Like he looks like the freaking like the toxic waste guy from RoboCop. like or that by the
Yes.
end, because he like
Oh, I love that so much.
burst of energy, like jumps on Usagi and tries to like inflate his hand, and he basically like
Oh, Usagi getting the final kill is really fucking cool.
well, now he has blood on his hands. But
He does. Oh my god, Usagi has blood in his hands.
But yeah, like he said, like in his like gurgling says, "Give it to me."
Yeah,
and then
that's a really good translation.
He does like the Toru thing from like Wonder Review, but saying, "Oh, that's close enough to saying to give it to me." Like you want this, right? Like it's so funny that it's just like mental gymnastics for it to get it to work.
Oh, it's so awesome.
People still have a theory that Usagi's going to be a traitor and like he doesn't need you to request that you want something.
That is such a good theory. I love that theory because that's such a perfect like set up a rule and then break it in a key moment.
Like, oh yeah, and I was like never able. It was just like it's like the boogie woogie effect where like
Boogie woogie.
remember in Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yes.
Where like the clap and everything. Like
Spoilers, yeah. But yes, no, that is definitely like a trope of like the I was holding back my power. I was actually like more epic.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
I have more control over my power than you think.
This has happened in JoJo, right? Like it must have. I just can't think of an example.
Of like well, there's more. There's either powers changing or
That's
like,
what I'm like. So really, it's the trope of like a villain who's lying to the heroes and like restraining their power. I know that this is like a trope. I'm sure there's a TV tropes page for it, but I love that idea of Usagi being a turncoat.
I'm thinking like maybe like part 3 ones that are like pretending to be civilians and just get like their stand killed and they just show up.
No, it doesn't really like. It's not like.
I think
realizing my concept.
Like villains that join like the hero side.
They kind of do it with Doppio.
Doppio, yeah.
They kind of do it with Doppio where they have.
He doesn't even know he has that power.
Yeah.
He gets it borrowed.
So it's kind of.
It cannot. He's getting the power borrowed by the boss.
Yeah.
I think like. I don't know. Remember when Foo Fighter was like hiding amongst them, and that was like they're getting attacked by Plankton, but that was just like the imposter and inject.
And Foo
them.
Fighters did hide like weirdly helpful powers like healing, but that's not in the same way. I'm thinking of like bad guy teams up with good guys in disguise, uses a power that's kind of weak, becomes the true bad guy, and then fully realizes his evil power.
People don't like the bad guys don't really join when they do join up. They don't tend to be around, or like they just stay their powers stay that way, or like because like you know, I guess because like because Ponar, if I'm trying to think, and like not really.
No, maybe this doesn't.
Kakyoin has a possession power, but he just gets rid of that power.
This is Kakyoin's the reverse. Kakyoin is the reverse. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I feel like, please commenters help me. I feel like this is a trope that is like so fun, and I want to be given it more injected. It's also kind of a spoiler. It's a trope that inherently is a spoiler.
I'm just trying to think of like no, because like,
I don't think
no one
hides
their power. Like I think of other stuff of like very Hunter-esque. I feel that'd be something. Of like somebody hiding their power.
Oh yeah, it does happen in Hunter x Hunter.
Like I feel like that's a big
kind
thing.
of in Greed Island. It's kind of what happens with the main bad guy in Greed Island.
Yes, I think that's like the thing I can think of the most.
Yes, that is a good example of it.
Because especially he probably loves doing that stuff. It probably would happen.
I don't know if he ever showed his explosion powers before that. He may have.
He did lie about it a lot.
That the lie is key to how he activates his ability too. Okay, this is too much of a tangent.
And Hisoka's probably has lied about what his extent of his stuff can do.
That is a really good point too. Actually, he definitely has. He definitely has.
He definitely. But so yeah. Okay, let's get back. Yeah, we have to.
This is what we have to do during a chapter where there's like nothing going on but fighting.
So yeah, he basically turns his gun into a copy of the gun and basically cause it to misfire to blow his head up.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So he's got to be dead, right?
I mean, his head is gurgling.
I
thought we were just gonna beat him up a little bit, but he kept fighting to the very, very end.
It actually is really fucking funny that Paco even says that, where he's like, oh shit, I didn't think we were gonna like fucking kill the guy.
I kind of wish like his Asagi's stand was like running around as a gun for a little bit, but
yes, I wish
a gun with legs. I would have loved to see a gun with legs.
Yeah, a little half transformation.
But yeah, when we kind of cut back to what's it called to the basement, I guess you got to call it, or the
safe room.
Safe room. And so yeah, they just heard one shot, like, oh god, what's happening in there? And then she takes Lulu hostage, I guess, for the interrogation, I guess.
Yeah, she just basically gets a ton of info from her.
She's like
Lulu knows way more than I expected her to.
She does, but she's like the worst person. It kills her slowly, but like once it takes effect, she's like, you know, where I don't think Lulu will like completely join back with the bad guys.
Probably not. I think Lulu. This is exactly why Lulu's here for this plot reason. Like the bad guys had to and by bad guys I mean specifically Lame and Key West.
And Lame is
had to find out about the more of the stone than Howler.
And Lame is probably in the worst position because
she's in terrible position.
There's 3 people upstairs. One of them armed.
She knows that her partner's dead.
No combat. Her stand is not combat stand at all. She has a gun. She has a gun.
But yeah, no, she's fucked.
Unless she convinces Lulu to knock them out, that's the only way. But
that would be a really good use of Lulu.
But they have to get the stand out of them, and I don't think they would just redo it because the stand stays in them. It does not a thing that goes away from distance. Lulu.
Yeah, it is intention or explicitly along or what's it called, a remote type.
So yeah, so we still have that factor going on over there, and then we kind of cut back to the I guess the aura off of everybody just standing there still with
So yeah, it cuts back to a pretty good moment where Howler is like, "Are you really expecting me to sign away my ancestors' land?" Then smash cut. Fucking cops enter the room, point a gun right at his fucking face.
Well, they're coming into I think the FBI.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm misreading. Howler still had the gun right now. He didn't get the gun pointed at his face.
Well, we do see what we
just read this chapter 10 minutes ago.
The FBI come in as well. They're starting to come over there, but yeah, we get a text message. Key West gets a text message from her girlfriend.
So yeah, this does pretty much explicitly confirm. I thought there was a little reasonable doubt last chapter.
Yeah, I can see that.
And there's always a tendency where you don't want to be you don't want to queer bait yourself. But this is oh shit, they fucking. This is a shit they fucking moment.
And basically, here's the identities of the two youngins over there. And they're high school students. They have no arrest charges, but they deal drugs and they're stand users. So and then then it goes into a love message. So basically, to sum it up, okay, do you want to team up? Well, we're gonna take this money for ourselves, so because we're not appreciated, you're appreciated at all. We're just throwaways. What she'd say.
It just shows how opportunist they are.
Yeah, and she said we have the talent and the capabilities,
and they'll never be rewarded properly for it. Yeah, this is such a fun development because
it's so interesting. This is what we wanted at part 8 to kind of go into of groups.
To me, there's something kind of funny that Key West looks like K from Born the Space Stand User.
Yeah,
and we're getting all this epic plot stuff with Key West that we never got with K Nijimura.
Yeah, and just it just kind of keep going in there with how important and how influencing money is. There's no loyalty. Loyalties will break immediately. With how money is and what people do with it. And we also get the Iraqi food thing of I'm gonna cook your favorite egg. I like how she has to post what her favorite is, just so I don't know. It's very funny.
Yeah, what is it again? It's
eggplant mozzarella timbalo.
I don't think I've ever had timbalo before. Are you gonna look it up for me?
I'll look it up if you want to keep going on with the Key West.
Basically, what I think is really interesting here is we don't know for sure what Key West is going to do. That's what makes this really fun. It seems like Key West does not care about Howler. She has no reason to care about him.
We've kind of been alluded to that, which I kind of love.
But to me, something about her character, I feel like she's going to be one of those ride or die henchwomen. I think that she is going to fucking be with Howler for whatever reason. I think this is a temptation.
It's it looks very much like a
what's it called? Like a caprese salad.
But the base is the eggplant.
That looks pretty freaking tasty. Also, it does imply they live together.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. So will they be the doomed gays like every other JoJo character, every other gay JoJo character?
Yeah.
Just doomed. But it's hilarious. I love that The Rock just manipulates reality to make things as crazy as possible. So not only did a fire on the ship happen, but the fake firemen who came to put it out are actually FBI agents.
Okay, so timbalo is an Italian baked dish consisting of pasta, rice, or potatoes with one or more other ingredients included. Variations include mushroom and shrimp sauce. So it kind of looks like... Okay, it looks like, you know how there's lasagna, people say, oh, is that a pie or cake?
Yeah, it's like a casserole.
This looks more like a...
I would say, yeah, it's like a casserole dish.
Yeah, casserole. It looks like a slice, like a pasta pie.
It looks really freaking tasty.
I would try it.
No, I'm hungry as hell.
Oh my god, some of these are like monstrosity looking.
So
like,
that's terrifying.
It looks like
It looks like a roll of mozzarella.
The timpano pasta dome.
The dome. That's funny.
Interesting. Okay, it's like pasta pie.
But so yeah, we basically the FBI come in. They
the pile of money is so comical.
Yeah, it's hysterical, the situation that they're in. The FBI come in. They're basically like, "Look, we need to arrest you." Like,
also, it put the gun down.
and he's like, "This is my boat, and I have a license for that gun."
Another FBI is also pointing a gun at it. This is like, just like a trap in the closet. Did he pull out my gun?
It really does have that vibe of like, what crazy shit is gonna happen
Stupid
next?
crazy shit. And it's like the fire is not fully extinguished. We don't have confirmation. You guys need to evacuate. And then Key West is like, Key West, tell them to eat shit and not to do that.
Key West is a really bad lawyer, I have to say.
I mean, but now she's also has like the mindset of, oh, maybe I fuck him over, but at the same time, fuck these people who are not obviously not them.
So yeah, what Key West basically tells him, like, hey, chill out. They don't have any evidence. They don't have any proof of any wrongdoing.
Nothing's being confiscated. This is just
let's
temporary.
just get through this.
Let's let them evacuate, and then this means we can delay signing anything. And like,
it's also very convenient for her though if she's going to go with lame, because it gives her an opportunity to cut loose. Because right now it seems like Key's biggest goal is, I must get the lava rock, and I'm assuming that the younger brother has it.
And like really saying like
wrongly,
yeah,
I must say wrongly assume.
And basically saying, yeah. Haller is falling. Like, this is the lava rock's ability. Like, he is like moving in an unfavorable direction.
Yeah, it's really cool that we have a character who, in like the situation, is not gifted with luck. Like, the luck is somewhere else, but she's like she's vying to take it. It's really cool. I'm kind of rooting for her in a way. And
like, she's trying to decide, okay, who has the lava rock? There's two brothers. Like, is it the younger one or the older one? Like, who? I gotta find out who has it. Like, and then she flashes back saying, "We have talent and capabilities, huh?" And like, you're a bad girl, aren't you, Chapek? This is great. We love lesbians.
We do. We love the.
Is this the first
love woman
evil lesbians that we've had?
Sam, all lesbians are evil lesbians. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
I'm trying to think, because like there may have been
what other lesbians have we had in JoJo? There's so few female characters. It's all pretty men. I mean,
I'll ship Jolene and Hermes over Jolene and
anyone.
Yeah,
literally anyone. But yeah, like they never like are affectionate. Like Hermes does not seem gay.
Yeah,
at least not towards Jolene.
There's not many female characters to think about, and the ones that do appear are like super horny for a male.
Yeah,
character.
or they just die instantly.
Like
instantly. Yeah, no, there's no others. These are our first iconic evil lesbians in JoJo. We love to see it.
No. There was one evil lesbian, the first lady.
That's true.
The first lady was an evil lesbian,
but I said
but she wasn't a couple. She was just
these are the iconic.
She was a horrible
power couple,
sex pest.
But so Key West touches
the first evil lesbian couple. Okay.
So she touches Jodio's arm as he's walking away.
It was his arm.
And then so this is similar to a couple stands we've seen.
Yes.
Kind of similar to... It's actually... It seems to be... Oh, interesting. I was going to say... what is it? I'm a Rock.
Okay.
From part 8. I'm a Rock literally, like, I touch you and then I can make any of one object all approach you at the same time.
But as we see, it looks like... It's like hands are grabbing from the object, just like around him more so than like magnetic, it looks like. Because you see like, little tiny hands. Mm-hmm. Which I do love. I love little tiny hands.
You love those
little tiny baby hands. Like, it's so funny. I love little things like that.
Looks a lot like Gold Experience to me. This stand like regular diet gold or diet classic Gold Experience.
But I felt like okay, she touched it. It's kind of like bath. It's not like the outlet you have to touch, but like this is just like she touches you, and maybe that was magnetic or like anything around like in a raise of the leg or the arm, she can just like pull towards them because it looks like.
Presumably they are metal.
And like it looks like it's trapping him, but like it looks like it like I'm not sure if it's like breaking the leg from the brief or pushing into the briefcase. Like he's in pain, but like yeah.
I was just trying to think. I was like, I know that there's some like manga where they have a thing where you need to push two flat surfaces together to teleport somewhere, and it's funny.
Yeah.
It reminded me, I immediately thought of like how Funny's ability works. He needs to like press himself between two objects.
Yes.
And that's kind of what we see happening here.
And we see the stand too, which is like very reminds me of kind of like Echo's Act 3 kind of face to it.
Oh, I can see that. To me, it looks like Old Experience.
And a bunch of hands on the helmet. Everything kind of having like a weird, like interesting face or head to all these stands. Like the bodies are have been like kind of like weird, but like because we saw it was 200 balloons.
Yeah, so what the fuck is Key West plan here? Because this is a terrible place to begin.
Like, Dragona's like right in barely in
there's
front.
a room full of armed FBI agents. Like, it's going to be so hard for her to do anything that's not like a huge stand battle.
Is he planning to like interrogate JoJo right there? Like, obviously this is an attack like on like a very obvious attack. And like I said, the other maybe like putting JoJo in this spot will make them reveal themselves, like reveal their stands. Reveal obviously they're not them.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's just a way of pressuring him. I do like. I don't know. To me, I like the idea of her kind of like trapping JoJo in like a little pocket dimension.
Yeah. And
then being able to like interrogate him herself and just being like, oh, he got away. Oh, the kid ran away.
Like revealing themselves as stand users, like, you know, making them use their ability to reveal like they're fake. I actually saw this thing happen on like episode of The Boys where like they reveal one of them like being them on TV and they secretly have superpowers, so we just gotta like shoot them in public so they can like be revealed. And like maybe something like that with like
yeah, that's a good point. Also, I do want to say I didn't quite notice this till now, but it does look like the hands are like contorting JoJo's leg. They're like breaking his leg. Yeah. So I wonder if they're trying to like
they're cracking,
squish him.
There's a cracking noise, which I'm not sure if that's like the hands, like
well, I think it's supposed to be like his like a huge twist in his leg.
Maybe.
So I don't know. I kind of think that it's trying to like condense JoJo to like hide him away. Yeah. So that Dragona's alone. And then that would solve her problem, because then it's okay. I have them both alone. I can whichever one has it. Yeah,
I'll pat them down. I'm just trapping them in here to. It's such a unique stand. I kind of just like I love all their weird stands, like all three of them.
Well, to me, I would say it feels a little derivative of a couple stands.
It feels derivative, but like I would see more of it. But like I don't know.
I want to see what the actual power is.
He's not magnetic. He's not like magnetic, but it looks like he's like
he could be.
Or just like the hands drawing into. I don't know. I said I need to read the description of this, because
to me, like from what I'm seeing, it looks just like a more advanced version of Imarock.
Okay, because he touched him and it made him a target. So, but like, did she also touch all the suitcases to make the hands come out of that?
It doesn't look like it. That's why I'm leaning towards Imarock, because he can just like control whatever. He can just pick an object, be like, oh yeah, a bunch of like chestnuts will attack you now.
Yeah. Or not like,
come on, Araki, you did this 10 years ago.
And she has to control it, which is like nice to have, another close combat stand.
I forget his name, the architect. Yatsuyu? Was it Yatsuyu? Jesus, where did I pull that name out of? He had to like touch the target too, and he could only focus one target at a time.
And not like a Dubiwa where they can just like leave it for somebody and they go away.
Because Dubiwa was like automatic.
Yeah, that was like automatic and just followed them. And
his is concentration.
Concentration. Either roll concentration. That basically is JoJo.
Yeah,
sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. It's funny that way. Unlike Nen, where Nen specifically has like a role.
I said like, I think they're like men.
Unlike men.
Like men.
Who don't let me down.
But very good. I enjoyed the Paco stuff. It's awesome. That was like my favorite part of the chapter.
I liked it.
I like having the new factors in here. We had FBI are in here now too, which is very funny.
It's so chaotic. It's funny, when we were talking about exports last week, a little shout out if you want to listen to our little JOKAKAKA we did. Just check the channel. Check our YouTube channel. I only put it on YouTube. So yeah, we were talking about how like this feels like it should be like the last act, or like the last like quarter of JoJoLand, compared to the vibes of like the end of JoJoLand versus the vibes here. It feels like we're 27 chapters in.
We're like rocketing through.
Yeah. So the idea is like, okay, either this is going to be a long ass part, or we're going to have a very short part. It's going to resolve quickly. I would rather the former, but Araki's an older guy, so I can see him wanting to wrap it up.
I don't
know why it's called JoJoLands.
There could be a second half twist or something like that. We don't know.
There must have to be. I mean, so the opening of chapter 1 is this is a story about a man who gets incredibly wealthy. So that could be like that could be where part 2 begins.
Which man?
Dragona?
Who knows? It could be that FBI man who just finds a rock. It could be.
That's the beauty of the rock. Any Joe Blow that finds it could
be Rohan.
Well, we already know he's very wealthy.
He's very rich already.
He's just a beautiful, talented man. He's very rich. He worked for all his abilities.
We still have Charming Man's subplot to go as well. Like Usagi backstory we still need.
I don't know how they can really resolve Charming Man aside from him just getting revenge. They cannot bring the brother back, right? That'd be crazy.
Who knows? Or maybe finding him but a fate worse than death, or maybe he's like Angelo where he's just is a rock.
Honestly, that would be terrifying and horrible. Or that'd be a really good scene, I think.
Or to fuel the lava rock, it needs human life.
Ooh, I haven't even thought about that. That's a very good point. I like that theory a lot.
Something like that where
you have to pay this cost. Yeah. That's a really great. That's a great theory.
Or because Johnny dug up the corpse parts that one time, it kind of ruined the flow, and it now it just
It's freaking boomers, dude. They just ruin everything. All the freaking karma's whacked up. My Kundalini's offset. It sucks.
They're all lined up, and then one American just digs up Jesus Christ and brings him to Japan.
You guys don't understand. It's gonna make you healthier.
Oh, is that a rock? And then
dies.
Fucking dies.
It's sad.
But yeah, we still have Howler stand to go too. His weird green ogre stand.
His ogre stand.
His Shrek stand.
Shrek.
I don't know. Would there be a Part 8 reference in there? Because Part 7, we've
gotten a proper Part 8 reference yet, have we?
7 and 8. Unless it's the family tree is all there is to be a reference, which was just because of the Joseph stuff we got at the end. Which
that was so clumsy.
I want something.
That's so clumsy.
Man, I still
Rocky's never done that before.
I still remember when we thought the billionaire or the rich guy was going to be Joshu or something like that.
Yeah.
Or one of the Hishikatas.
Yeah.
Because they did travel family vacations to Hawaii, so it could have been.
I know it felt like the pieces were there. That's the thing with JoJo, though. The obvious thing never happens.
No,
the obvious thing.
We never get what we want, do we?
No, that's why we have to operate on 4D chess levels of thinking.
But I do kind of like that. I don't know, because Howler doesn't really know anything about. He knows the rocks, but. Unless he gives an exposition about the land at some point, or because Key West and them betrayed them, he joins up with them for whatever reason. Because I feel like any kind of plot dump about the land will have to come from Howler.
But it seems like he doesn't know.
He knows about the rock, unless our prediction of Papa Howler being the real main villain.
He knows about the rock, but not enough to go and get it. He just left it there.
He just knows it, and we don't even know his father gave him the rock.
And it really was a speculation he had. He wasn't really super confirmed until this moment, where his whole life's getting thrown apart just because of it. So I don't think he does know anything about the
only person he trusted with that info was a child.
Yeah. Foolishly. I mean, the first thing that she did was spill the beans.
Everybody she has met.
Everyone, yeah.
Hey, have you heard about this lava rock that can get you $50 billion?
Yeah, that was a really bad call. I mean, it just shows Howler makes bad calls.
He's not a very good rich man.
I'd love to see his stock portfolio
it's almost
so I can do the
if
opposite.
Having a lava rock let him keep this money and not you know.
Says something about the wealthy, doesn't it?
But anything else to say?
No. Actually, I did have the kind of I want to just hang on this thought for a sec. It is kind of crazy. I can't imagine what it's like to be born hyper wealthy, and how do you even do a life?
Well, you watched White Lotus, right?
I haven't actually.
Wait, Succession. That's the one you watched.
Yes,
you watched Succession.
Succession is a really good example of it but the reason why I'm thinking about it is I listened to a video or watched a video recently about a couple family blog channels on YouTube and how much money they make, and one of the channels they were interviewed, and the dad was yeah, when they turn 18, they're all gonna get $500,000 each.
Yeah,
and I'm just thinking what would I have fucking done with $500,000 as an 18-year-old?
It has me thinking that Ryan's World or whatever.
Yeah.
What that looked like, how much money that kid made just for a kid's face alone, and how much his parents are going to keep the money and everything.
Yeah.
It's what happened to Macaulay Culkin, where he got super rich, his parents kind of took a lot of the money.
Yeah, I think there's so much to be said. I hate when people use their children online. I think it's detestable, and there should be laws against it, but it is also more insane that parents can just pocket all that money, because it's some of them make hundreds of thousands of dollars a week, and you're saying that these kids are. I mean, to be fair, like this kid is gonna turn 18 and get $500,000. He probably should be getting more, but should he be given $500,000 as an 18-year-old? Like that's what I think about when I think of a character like Howler, where he's known nothing but extreme wealth his whole life. He's so out of touch.
Our first introduction was him on the private jet and everything.
Yeah, literally like consuming
caviar and all that stuff.
Like extremely decadent food that's like imported and like with a bunch of like women that he's hired to like fawn over him. So it's just, I think it's really interesting to even like imagine what the mentality of a person like this could be.
Yeah.
Someone who's never had to like really fight for anything.
And we kind of see him like lose his cool very easily because he's never used to this kind of situation.
Yeah, he's immature. He doesn't really belong in this world. He's benefited from literal magic, which I love that theory you have of there being like a human cost to it. That makes so much sense.
Because why they keep the, but like they private the land? Did they before like always just lure somebody in there? Because with money you can just lure anybody there.
Yeah, and it was private for until very recently, until it was
Charlie
taken.
Man's gonna find a rock with his brother's face on it or something.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Angelo Rock equivalent is just like his brother.
At least, hopefully he died though, unlike Angelo.
I don't know, man. The Rocky likes to do that.
Angelo,
like,
who's still there,
worse than death kind of shit.
But at least Angelo kind of deserved it.
He did deserve it. He was a horrible serial killer.
But still, I think it was a little too evil.
No, he deserved everything. Most of the people in Part 4 deserved exactly what they got. Except for Shingeki. You know, he's a shit, disgusting child.
He did not deserve to blow up. Yeah, sad. But okay, I just think Howler as a character is so interesting.
I hope they keep
I want more things to happen to him because
Jim,
he's so interesting.
We cannot hope he's the main villain because
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Like the Bible man, don't speak it, don't say it.
The Bible. I'm not saying it. But Howler is such a fun character. But he can't be the main villain, right?
Papa Howler is going to be the Toru.
It's going to be Papa Howler.
He was also a rock human.
How hilariously insane would it be if like Lame and Key West are the actual like main villains?
I would love to have either.
How fucking cool!
Even though they have like their abilities are not main villain abilities, which is very
well. We don't know what Key West's ability is yet.
Nematodes. Ascendant nematodes.
Hey, yeah. Well, it was confirmed that her stand ability is controlling that.
Lion Eyes Requiem.
Yeah, I mean, sillier things have happened in JoJo.
That's true.
I just don't want these characters to die because they're really fun. Key West, I love Key West right now. She's like one of my favorite characters.
LeBang has to die tragically in the arms, or Key West has to die tragically in the arms.
Bury your gaze. Yeah, we gotta do that.
They had to do that. They set one of them off.
They did that in the forever ago, the Adventure Zone, that one D&D podcast. They did that by accident with NPCs where he killed two like gay characters, and then people were like, hey, this is like a really shitty trope that happens all the time. So he was like, all right, they're just not dead anymore. He just like retconned, like they're just alive still.
They got fridge.
Basically. Yeah, we opened the fridge and we put them back together. I just thought that was hilarious. So they're just like, oh shit, we fucked up. Undo.
Oops, that never happened.
Yeah.
That was created by a writer. That's so funny. Anything else then? Because we actually got some predictions out there.
This was a really good discussion, actually, more than I expected.
But, okay, do you want to do the root beer talk then?
Root beer talk time. Pops open a big root beer bottle, cracks it open.
We're drinking our Cherry Coke Zero.
Cherry Coke Zero. You know I only keep that zero in the house, baby boy.
The big Zero.
The big Zeta.
Jim keeps those. I keep the Dr. Thunders in my fridge.
So, yeah, what do you want to talk about for
you want to
root
go
beer?
first? I mean, we're going to be talking about Pretty Derby, probably.
So I'm going to talk about Pretty Derby.
We're both going to talk about Pretty Derby. We're going to be playing a lot
But I'm going to talk about the Pretty Derby anime.
Okay. We talked a lot about it on the Exports episode.
Yes. So Pretty Derby bears no introduction.
Yes. It's been the talk of the town.
Yeah.
If you watch Northern Lion, you watch any of the big streamers, they've been playing Pretty Derby.
Seeing Northern Lion just get hooked
absorbed
has been so fucking funny. The best, because like Northern Lion is a big like Peloton bro, and he's on that for like hours in the morning, and people like I guess friended him in Uma Musume and saw that he was playing like during his Peloton time, and they were like, it's so over, we're not getting any games aside from this on the streams for like months now. It's so fucking funny to see this random gacha game just get like a good game. It's a good game.
And you started watching the anime again, which, fun fact, we forever ago on the Neon Cats, our old podcast, we actually did do an episode on there.
Yeah.
Which I think you re-listened to.
I listened to half of it and I was like, this is boring.
Yeah.
But apparently Google AI is on there, so I was able to ask it questions and it answered me. It was like, like
horribly.
I said, who spoke more in this episode? And it was like, Sam did. And I was like, I said, who's funnier? It's like, I'm not allowed to say that.
Damn.
So yeah, Pretty Derby. So yeah, it's I mean, the anime is just like, it's better than I would have expected for a tie-in. I think no anime will ever be better. Will be a better tie-in than another period. Or no, what's it called? Last period.
Oh,
we watched an anime.
Oh, that one. Oh my god.
Sam and I years ago watched an anime called Last Period, which is the worst title you could ever call an anime.
It was just Last Period, but then a million other words after that.
Yeah, so Last Period was a gacha game that by the time the anime was released, the gacha game had failed and closed down.
And only
so the whole show
yes.
is about how broken the gacha game is. The bad guys literally cheat to get 3-star pulls every episode to win.
The first and last episode, the only serious episode, because I guess those were contract. Like, you had to do those, but they were made first. But the middle episodes are about like the main character gets addicted to gacha gambling and like
it literally gets like bankrupt.
We did an episode on that too, and it's
a good funny comedy anime.
Yeah, because there's like a Team Rocket trio, I think, of the bad guys.
They're called the Wise Men. I love them very much. Yeah, they're like the see no evil, hear no evil monkeys, but they're hot anime girls.
Highly recommend.
It's pretty good, and there's also, it was like happening kind of when it was happening. There is a really good... There's an episode about Kimono Friends in this show.
Oh my god, there was!
There's an episode about the Kimono Friends controversy, and it's so beautifully told, because it's literally just like they go to a jungle area, and then they're like, Tanoshi! Like, the whole time they're having fun, just like hanging out in the jungle, going on tour, and then they fire the tour guide, because this is what happened.
It's like a Gintama episode. Where
basically, yeah. What they fire, the tour guide gets fired, which is reflecting what happened in the real world, where the person who created Kimono Friends was fired and was not allowed to make season 2 to the detriment of everything, because that's where the soul was. And they have another person replace that tour guide in this episode, and it's bad. And they do a whole like commentary about the Kimono Friends scandal. And it's hilarious. And there's a beach episode where they hilariously
they
just
speed run.
Yeah, they just insert every single like 3-star babe in it that wasn't in any other episode.
It's so funny.
It's a Last Period.
It's like a speed run of them, and they know it. It's like so like insane. I love it.
But so the reason why I wanted to mention that was normally these gacha anime tie-ins are nothing to talk about, but the Pretty Derby one, I'd seen some people pop off over the animation of some of the races, and I think that's a little bit later. But
some of the in-game and the actual gacha game animations, like from like original,
they're
very
really good. But the anime has like really nice drawn. It uses the CG like for like the crowd shot, like when all the girls run out initially.
I think the only thing
it's pretty good.
Everything I don't like it's a perverted like horse coach, or like he just so into it because he thinks they're actual horses.
Yeah, that's the one thing. It's hilarious because like you don't ever see the trainer that you play as because it's supposed to be you.
Yeah.
But then the trainer in the show is hilarious. He's like such an anime bad boy.
He's like early 2000s like main character with the ponytail.
He's got a ponytail with a shaved side. Yeah,
he looks like
he's super tall, spiky hair.
What was the Interspecies Reviewers? Like he's like the main character of that, where he's just like an older looking guy with the ponytail and like scruff.
He's like really hot though, and he's got like dark skin. He's a very interesting character design, but. Yeah, the first thing he does is he walks up behind Special Week and like grabs her legs, and he's like, "Oh, with these legs, we'll go to the Japanese derby." Yeah, he's whatever. But there's a cute like maybe I was just having a day when I was watching it, but like in one of the early episodes, Special Week loses a race, and it's like a big moment.
That bitch ruins my run. She deserves to lose a race.
It's like a really good moment of like, this is what it's like to have to deal with failure. And there's something, you actually can see it in the background of the games, but they have like a little well on their school campus that they go to scream in when they lose. Because it's like a way of like, it's like a traditional, like, this is your way to like put your outlet out. And so Special Week does her little scream scene, and then the trainer comes in and he's like, "Why did I train her better?" Screaming in it. But it's really good. I really like the anime. But it's very funny because I feel like Gold Ship is not characterized properly.
That's what you say.
Gold Ship is too like LOL no. Gold Ship is too like background shot, like gag. Whereas like in game, Gold Ship is like a fucking
menace.
Lol random Tumblr user from hell that is hilarious. Like, let's go to the Philippines real quick to capture some bugs.
Smug.
Yeah, she's smug. She has so much attitude. In the anime, it's more of just like a funny background character.
It's just really funny to see. Like, I never learned so much horse lore ever, but like it's so funny how like they interpret that and like translate it.
Yeah, they really run with it. You can tell that the people are like weirdly into the actual like horse rivalries.
I gotta respect that. Like it's so much extra. Like, they could have just made it easy. Here's the horse girls they race. No, their character like tropes and like personalities are based off of this.
It's funny. I've noticed a trend where like anime as like a medium, it's almost like I give my dog pills, but she doesn't like them, so I put them in pockets, like pill pockets that are made of peanut butter, so she likes it. So like to me, anime is like the pill pocket, where you can put something more interesting in the pill, but you still have like the cute girls, you've got like the anime aesthetic, the music, so you can wrap so for them it's like the nut for them is the interesting complexities of horse racing. And they're wrapping it with the anime aesthetic.
I can compare like interspecies reviewer, like how do we like talk about its world? Like, oh, we're gonna like do it through like sex, and it's like so interesting the way to do that, and I kind of like love that they did it that way. Or like, okay,
I love interspecies reviewers. What I wanted to say,
or like Restaurant to Another World, like a freaking like reverse isekai that we love.
Yes, that's
and it's just like, how do we show the world or these characters in this world, and like we throw it through this one restaurant, this one like Earth restaurant that they just go into, and like they talk to it, and they talk about the food and like how they bring it back and how it affects them, and like, it's a very fun way to do that.
So what I'll say is what I really mean here is like I want to use like Yuru Camp as an example of like the core nut to Yuru Camp is camping in the winter is actually really fun, and then the pill pocket is look at these cute anime girls. So like you're swallowing the real hobby of like, oh, I'm interested in this hobby, because they're using anime girls as a way to get you like similarly with like that's more so what I mean. I don't think I conveyed it.
Akane Banashi, which is about Rakugo.
Exactly, this is
and it's just like look. Not only is like the art, but it's teaching you how to do it. The very different stories, like
so it's Rakugo. Yeah, Rakugo. The Japanese.
So many different stories. Are you going for laughs? Are you going for like emotions? Are you going for horror? Like there's so many different ways. But you have these cute characters or these.
You have the anime
gorgeous
appeal.
Characters designs, and like the way the stories are told as well is like a medium to translate that. But they have like cute like Akane. I tweet every so often like these little reaction shots of her being a cute little gremlin. I'm like, oh, I love it. This is the best way to consume this medium that I never heard of or like really. So you
have learned so much about Rakugo because they wrapped it in the beautiful pill pocket that is Japanese anime.
I'm learning how important it is like to be seated. Or like, the zero motions you have to do, you just do it with your voice and like moving your shoulders around and everything, and like
they always have like 2 props, right? They're always limited to like 2 props.
They usually have like their fan and everything, but like it's most. But yeah,
I read a little bit. I really liked it.
It's very good.
I just wasn't like interested.
The art is like beautiful. I cannot recommend that manga enough. Like this is like the last panel of like one of the Rakugo telling the story, like how pretty like the art is of like the characters when they tell the story, so you can see like up the emotions they're telling. I know what you're talking. I read enough to see how they like inside the story that the character's telling through Rakugo. If you're not familiar, Rakugo is this like very traditional Japanese way of like single speaker storytelling, and when they have a lot of really specific rules. And when they go into actual storytelling, it's all done like this ink painting, like the
art style changes.
I'm not sure. It's like the way to describe the kind of painting is very thick.
Yeah, it's like they're using like thick brush, quote unquote, but it's all digital now, so they're just using like.
So I can't recommend that manga enough. It's very different. Like I would love to see an anime version of it, just to see. It has to be done like good with the voice actors and like the animation,
especially with something like that where it's pretty basic in terms of the presentation. At least the idea of like Rakugo is just a guy sitting there,
and it is just a shonen with just Rakugo and like. Is just
that's like the advanced. I will say like so the pill pocket is like the anime aesthetic, and then the cheese on top is like the shonen. Because for me, like if I can't quite get into like whatever the nut of something is, the shonen element will carry me through. Like Dr. Stone using the shonen like the shonen formula for science, really good. Like. Whatever, but I just think there's definitely a trend.
Akane Banashi is exactly what I understand now.
Also, the weightlifting anime.
Dumbbell.
How heavy are your dumbbells?
Okay,
Danberu, I think it's called. That's another one where it's like, look, it's cute. People would reduce it to be like cute girls doing blank, cute girls doing camping. But to me, it's like a way of like promoting your hobby. That's what it feels like in Japan. It's like, all right, I really love to do outdoor camping. I must make an anime where there's girls doing it so that people spend money doing my hobby.
I think this is a manga, but a bunch of clips were going around of this one like. Basically, an office worker like goes to like a Gunpla shop and like learns to get to the hobby of Gunpla.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
And like the shop owner explains every like this is a new Ultraman model. Like this isn't like the one I grew up with. Like no, because it's the new one. He's not even like an alien. This is like a super suit kind of thing. And it's like a very fun way to introduce people into Gunpla.
It's kind of genius.
And it's like the thing is, you don't have to watch the medium. You can just build what you want to build because it's just a way to escape. And
isn't that the thing? She doesn't even like watch the shit. She just does the builds. That's great.
Yeah, because the owner like explains everything to her. And apparently like multiple seasons with like different timelines of like that explains the other seasons. Like she doesn't. This is a different main character or like It's very weird. Like, she didn't build the Zaku first. She built a Gundam first, something like that.
Interesting.
But it's like people like had to do fan subs of it. But like if there's like if I ever find a legal way to watch that, like I'm gonna like love to be a comfort show. It feels. But no. It's like I said, understand how that is.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that specifically the Japanese have cracked this formula of like the way to get my idea through is just wrap it in cute anime girls.
I can't think of like
or shonen.
I can't really think of like American shows that really like do that, like tricking you into getting to somebody's hobby. Because a lot of like
it's because it's funny. It's a really good like comparison because like really where it's coming from is when I look at Eurocamp, I see the writer of this is so hyper fixated in specifically like camping in the winter and knows everything about it, knows spots, and that's another thing too is like in Eurocamp they go to real locations around Mount Fuji, and they're real, like you can like literally look at photos of the places in the anime and be like, oh, they literally just redrew this outhouse in the anime.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of dare I say soul. There's like humanity in there, and that's why so many of these things connect so well because you're let in by the anime girls. The anime girls let you in. They're like oh yeah, come with us. We're cute designs. You'll look at us.
They're waving you over.
But then like the pure humanity and interest, special interest of camping or volleyball, like that was a big thing too. When what's the volleyball anime called? Haiku, thank you. When that got big, volleyball, like Japanese students started to sign up for volleyball in like unprecedented droves.
Like Blue Lock probably did that for like soccer
I'm sure,
and like slam dunk for basketball.
Yeah, there's like definitely like a weird sort of zeitgeisty element to it.
What's that food wars? I guess for cooking or for being chefs.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. I wish that the wine tasting anime had such a similar effect. That's the one that, it's not an anime, it's a manga. I need to read that manga very badly. It's on my list.
This is entertaining, but like if I watch what's it called, Kamen Rider Gab, it's like the character, like his mom basically told him about a bunch of junk foods he never had to try because of the whole other reasons. But like the whole thing is when he gets to actually try the foods his mom built up, he gets to go like into inner feelings about like why these snacks are so good and like why his mom like loved them and like told him about it.
That's like Ratatouille.
It's so it's like yeah, but it's so like I don't know. I always love it. Like he's doing this list of like snack foods he never got to try for his mom, and I love that. And like just maybe just a way for like the writer to like talk about why treats can like mean a lot or like
there's like this real like soul attention to detail, like
one of the power-ups is just like because you and your friends made this cake yourself for like together, it's like it means a lot more than just like you're buying a cake and eating it. You make it together and it's like even more special or tastes even better.
It feels really well observed, like they're really observing like real things in people's lives that they would take note of.
You could incorporate this like stuff and messages you want to do of like the true meaning of those things and like into any kind of medium. I mean, Japan, I think it has basically done that more, like way. I don't think America. I can't really think of an American.
Well, yeah, it's funny. So, okay, my last other thing will be my other root beer talk item is Rick and Morty. In the past couple weeks, I've watched all of it again. I am like the guy who has kept up with Rick and Morty. There's like 10 of us, I think. So Rick and Morty has been like kind of bad for a bit. The thing is, like last season 7, season 8's currently airing. Season 7 had some stinkers. That was also the first season where Justin Roiland was no longer voicing the two main characters. It had some stinkers, but it also had some of like, I would say like top 5 episodes, maybe, or top 10 for sure. But it's so weird because like I love this topic idea though of jumping from like the hyperfixation, the pure focus. So I was watching one of the episodes, which I remember not liking very much. The whole premise is like, what if Rick found Voltron and got so obsessed with it that he makes a bigger Voltron and keeps doing it? But so the episode just becomes like fodder for shitty anime jokes, like really generic, like
remember the Rick and Morty
bottom
anime?
of the barrel. Well, that was more interesting than this episode. But the whole thing is like they do all these like anime jokes that are like really hacky, and like I don't like the idea of Rick like making anime jokes. It feels out of character. Like this is like we're talking about like season 6. Like this is not the Rick that I know. And like then I watched like the behind the scenes after thing, and one of the writers had like a Gundam shirt, had like a Gundam poster. Everything in the room is Gundam, and I was like, I wonder if this writer likes anime. I wonder if they're an anime fan and they put a bunch of anime references in this episode. And it was just like that is like the evil version of what we're talking about, where it's like it's coming from like a place of love. Like there's a real like interest they want to share. Where it's like they just wanted to throw a bunch of like
I want to do my own
Gundam and Eva and everything references
It's
on
not like
the screen.
the reason why we love this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Remember, I Take Your Hands Off Isaac. What's it called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep your hands off
Like
Isaac.
that was just about like animation, like the work.
You just
it takes.
feel so much soul through it.
Talking about like why like how the process of it, not easy, but why people love it to see their work.
I think also a big reason too, especially in comedy, is in America it's very hard for comedy to ever be like serious, or not do a serious moment without undercutting it.
Yeah.
And because of that, we can never have like a deep scene. Like if it was a scene where Rick was like got like really into fucking like Doraemon and like watched like all of Doraemon and like really connected with it, I'd be like, that's fucking cool. But instead he's making like fucking Voltron jokes, and they have like anime characters that come in that I was just like, I was so mad at that episode. I'm such a fucking piss baby fanboy. But yeah, Rick and Morty did have a good episode last week, so I guess we're not in hell yet. I don't like Rick's new voice actor, though. I will say I don't think he does a good job.
Morty's is fine, though.
Morty's is great. You wouldn't even know.
And anything else then?
That's it.
Let's see.
The Rick and Morty guy now.
I guess we don't. I don't. As I said, Superman was good, but I don't know.
Yeah, we did watch that Superman movie.
Good.
I liked it.
I don't want to spoil anything. I think you should see it. It's very good. 2 thumbs up.
I recommended it. I think I gave it an 8. I think I gave it an 8.
It's an 8.5. I think for me, I liked it a lot.
Pretty good.
2 thumbs up.
I'm trying to be better with I'm trying to be like more conservative with my good reviews.
I'm trying to think which I would talk about, because like I watched like the big AEW pay-per-view, which had finally like the most satisfying ending. Finally,
who was it?
Hangman Page beat Jon Moxley, but it was like
I don't know any of those names.
It was like the Avenger Endgame of like a year-long storyline basically, and it was good wrestling, very like satisfying moments. It was 6-hour pay-per-view, but it was great. It was like
when did that start?
It started early at like 3 p.m.
Okay.
The Costco guys were on the pre-show.
Okay.
The Rizzler had a cowboy hat. Big Justice got pushed.
I saw a meme. I wish you were on Instagram sometimes, because sometimes I'll see a meme that I know you'd love, and it's hard to send it to you. And it was the clip of what's his dad's name?
It's
not Big Justice, right?
No, Big Justice is his son.
Whatever the dad's name.
Big Boom AJ.
Yeah. It was a zoom in of him and doing like the boom, boom, but with no sound. And then it just said, it's like a magic meme. It was like me when I play the 4th board wipe this game. And it's just like, but they like oversaturated the white, so just his face going boom, boom with no sound.
But the pay-per-view was awesome. Like all the women's matches kicked ass. Like they were like the main event. It was very good wrestling, but I know wrestling in for everybody. But I still had a great time watching that pay-per-view.
Nice, I'm glad.
I guess real quick, I've mainly been playing like Pretty Derby. But
Pretty Derby's a good game.
I guess I did play through and beat like an indie game. I'm not sure if an indie game or not, but a game I got off of the sale from Steam. It was like Amidama, which is like I like a good possession gimmick in a game.
Like Mario.
And it's like a time loop kind of one where you're trying to unravel the entire story.
Oh, those are fun. I like those.
I wish the... Thank you, Jim, for...
No, Sam, you can keep talking.
Do you want me to do my Nikkei pulls on here? You want me to blast Nikkei pulls? I don't think so. But no, it's a fine game. I think it's a good... Probably a good Steam Deck, because you can kind of do like a run a day if you want and everything. I didn't go through every path, like how to beat the game before like I did every path.
Yeah.
Like I found the right way.
What's it called?
Like Amidama.
Amidama.
I wish the combat was a little bit better because it's not like really that much sauce, and then you can use like a parry mechanic in there, but it's very easy, and like there's no sauce into it until like the final boss where like he can do it, so you kind of just like do it like 5 times in a row to see whoever messes up.
That's kind of fun.
But they give you such like a big window to do it that it's just like I don't know, I kind of wish there was a little bit more to it, but it's a fine game. It's probably like a decent like 7 out of 10 or 6.5 out of 10, but I don't regret buying it.
Cool. With the you're talking about like parry mechanics. For me, like one of the craziest ones is Nine Souls. I still have not beaten it because I'm a pussy. The final boss of Nine Souls is just too hard for me. It's like you have to be so precise with the parries because Nine Souls gives you like 3 or 4 different types of parry, so you have to do the right one. And oh my god,
yeah,
evil. Well, maybe I'll beat it one day.
Maybe one day, but I don't know. Pretty Derby's in there.
Fucking fake fan. Yeah, Pretty Derby is all I care about now.
Yeah, we got that club started up on there.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I can share. So I want people to join the official JOKAKAKA Pretty Derby club. I don't think I can actually share a link to it.
Damn.
But
just put it at the top or
if
the
you can find
comment on the YouTube.
If you can find my name in Pretty Derby is Special Day, and the club is called Silly Philly. I'll spell it SILE space FILE. So search for that, and I will. If you try and join, I will invite you.
Yes, and you can borrow our horses.
You can borrow our fucking horse.
I think my best one right now. Actually, who is my best one right now? I forget who. I think I did a good run the other day. I think I have a new best horse, but I still haven't got past a B yet. I haven't got a B plus yet.
Yeah, I haven't gotten past a B
100 short of one.
Oh,
I got 79.32. I think my best horse.
I got Bakushin so close to A. I was so mad.
She's like the easiest one I think you can do it with.
I know, I keep failing.
You need to upgrade my support card, but I want to keep pulling horses.
I know, it's so much more satisfying. Have you gotten the director when you pulled yet?
Still haven't got the director.
I got her twice somehow.
Damn.
Every time I don't get her, I get mad though. You're generally, I don't know what the like rate is when you see her, but you generally will get like a 3-star, I think, for sure.
I'm like, get my dopamine rush.
Oh, it's a big one. It's a big dopamine hit.
It's like when Nikkei also did a thing where the gold thing, like, ooh,
yeah.
like when you see it, like,
oh, and then they give you the hopium too, when they'll change the gold to a rainbow sometimes, like mid pool.
I know, I love that. They did it in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel did that. With
it's
some of the,
so fucking,
Nikkei,
it's like pure crap.
There's like the unlock, when you open, you have to open the thing up, and when you go down enough, it'll go gold if you have like the highest one. Ooh.
Oh, that's very satisfying.
Dude, I've seen people get like, so they can, you know how in, you have like stars in like Pretty Derby and Nikkei, you have like 3 stars as well. And people just get a max loadout like 3 stars right away from like their pool luck.
Wow, that's crazy.
But the good thing about like Pretty Derby and Nikkei is that like old banners go into the pool. So that's why I like those gacha games. Like I don't feel like I'm missing out and can get them at any point. Like
also, I have like the opposite of FOMO right now, where it's like, okay, I'm starting the game early, and I only have like 6 horse girls left to collect at this moment. I need to grind so hard to make sure I keep up with everyone.
That's what,
I guess that is just FOMO,
the good
right?
thing about Nikkei is like they have like a one kind of pools. You have like a wish list, so you can pull stuff you don't have or want copies of. Like they just does a good job with like you know. But you're playing the game, and Bokies are very generous with their pools.
Yeah, so far Pretty Derby's been really generous.
So yeah, I like
it's a good game.
I like some good gacha games that actually like are generous compared to the Persona crying in the corner with the Subway Slammer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's it, right? Anything else you went?
Did you have any other?
That's real. I said I make Pretty Derby, and everything I've been playing like Balatro and.
Oh, we love a good Balatro.
I'm watching some Toku stuff still, but I'm not listening to really done yet to talk about.
I want to get back into Night Rain, but
I've been playing that off and on. But they have been rerunning all the old super bosses now. So,
are they?
But
okay.
the new ones are going to be coming like I think next month maybe, which I'm scared about some of them.
I haven't fought any of them yet, so
I like one of them. I like 2 of them. The only one I don't like is like the Gaping Jaw, because he makes like a fucking change the arena to make it like a tighter arena. And it's not fun.
Yeah, I don't like that boss.
And the thing about those bosses, like same thing was like when you fight the bosses in like around the Ring of Fire, is that they just go outside of it, and you're like, what do I even do?
I'm just waiting, I guess.
But yeah, me and Jim did have a very epic run, like against which one did we fight? That was
the final boss, right?
The final. It was Libra, I think. That's when I remember I popped up with like 1 health and revived our guy, and
my God.
and we won.
Yes.
That was probably like the biggest.
Oh yeah, it was Equilibrium. Yeah, that was awesome.
Because I was playing Recluse and I got up with like my magic revive.
Amazing.
That was a great run. Guess what, we love those games.
Yeah, that game just. Unlike any other game like that, it just gives you such a great feeling when when you're on a good run. You feel like you're flying.
Yeah, but so I guess that's it. Should I plug it up then?
Please plug it up.
Thank you all very much for listening. If you like the episode, please do anything that helps, episode get seen or shared. Anything. Yeah, cut it off there. Just gonna edit it so I can sound like anything that helps.
I need you to go to Times Square, change your name to JOKAKAKA episode 27.
Yeah, episode 27.
Well, chapter 27, whatever.
Again, like episode, comment, subscribe, leave a rating. I guess we also, we said
leave
before,
a like if you liked it.
We have the X-Force episode came out, so if you want, I guess leave a comment for any like your recommendation for people you would like to have a guest on there, like new or old, or like even like are they primarily related to JoJo or like not?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If they're any anime interest, also bug them to reach out to me so I don't have to do it. Tee.
And
just say, hey, those JoKaKaKa bros really like your. What's that meme where it's like, hey, me and my husband saw you from across the bar. We really like to hang out with you tonight.
These two nobody just like probably reference you on their something called a root beer talk. I don't know.
Hey, I'm not a nobody. I'm a
We're niche.
Snumbuddy.
We're niche buddies.
We're niche buddies.
Also,
what was that meme? The hyper of the niche internet micro celebrity. I love that meme.
Like the niche podcaster boyfriend.
That's it. Like we're like overlapping now.
Something like that. Also, if you want your name shouted out at the beginning of JoKaKaKa episodes, leave whatever you feel. You won't feel like you're missing on our Patreon. And I think that's it, right?
Yep.
Social media stuff is there, but not really used.
Nope.
So
unless you want to join the Pretty Derby cult, I mean,
yeah, that's all updates will be in the club.
You actually could do that. All my real besties follow me on the Derby.
On the Derby social.
On the Derby apps.
On
the horse apps. You can find me on the fucking horse apps.
On the horse. So I think that's it. And with that, we will see you definitely at least next month on the next chapter. Yeah, and then if Jim bothers to reach out, maybe we'll do another JoKaKaKa, which we did get a lot of really nice comments. People saying they love when we do JoKaKaKa. So it's been a while. It has been a while. All right, goodbye. Bye-bye. Been a while.